Welcome back to the channel. This is the Vikings Garage. I had a brilliant idea and I said to myself, why I don't make a video about this? So I've owned this car for quite a while now, and I figured, why not go over all the modifications that I've done to it, and in the process provide you guys with some part numbers. Because guess what, I actually, as a matter of fact, have a lot of things in this car that are that I did modify, that I did change, but they're not particularly aftermarket. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys some part numbers. It's probably not going to be that big of a, wow, that's pretty dirty for a steering wheel for a video. But, and you're probably wondering, why is he cleaning the Honda, the Honda, what did I just say? The Toyota symbol. Because this is what we're doing today. So the idea here is to go from that to this guy. How do we accomplish that? We got some sticky tape. As you showed me before, make sure you clean this very well with a little alcohol wipe, and it should be that simple. Place it over it and press, and there you have it. I've never been a big fan of the chrome, but I just feel like that flows better with that, so pretty pleased. So as far as floor mats, as you can see here, I went with these very rugged Husky all-season floor mats. I like these because they contour the sides very well, so when it comes time to cleaning, it keeps the dirt contained, which is a plus. And the same goes for the back. Also a little hard to tell, but it is by the same company, and I got them as a set and I love it. So clearly I went with this OEM center console. You can find this part number off of a TRD Pro or some later models TRD Off-Road, but don't quote me on that. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I will obviously give you guys a part number in the description down below. I didn't like personally the way my truck looked previously, so to me this is a much cleaner and nicer look. Obviously, let's not forget the TRD shift knob with the matching red stitching. Now, excuse the mess over there in the seat. And speaking of messes, the next one is actually one of my favorites, and it sits right underneath here. And it would be this little organizer compartment. You would be amazed how things get lost down here. But guess what? You get yourself one of these, honestly, for the price, it's a no-brainer. So as far as this trunk business end here, the obvious, we got this Toneau cover and this cargo net, both of which are obviously Toyota parts, and I'm going to have to do the trunk in 2 different shots, because aside from our cargo net and Toneau cover, we also have this protective rugged cargo mat. I think it's super funny that it comes with a warning label that tells you not to pump gas inside the car. I think that's super funny. I also happen to have the additional trunk mat that, believe it or not all vehicles come with. And last but not least, I happen to get these protective covers for the back of the seats. These are usually perfect for those that put their animals back here, as just an additional protective layer. I personally happen to come across them, so I said, why not? And yeah, I like the way they look. And while we're back here, guys, as you can clearly see here, I purchased the black overlay for the emblems, which in my case, basically that's all I did, because I don't really have emblems there, as is this is the trail edition. And while we're in the exterior here, let's not forget this modification, which I'm sure a lot of you have done, which is the TRD Pro front grille. While we're still outside, obviously I got myself a roof basket here, which, let's give you guys a closer look. It's nothing fancy really. I'll be honest with you guys, I bought this from Harbor Freight. It was cheap. This is actually the way it's mounted on the OEM crossbars. But yeah, I've always liked the way it looks, so I left it. And yeah, we got these window visors, which goes without saying they're perfect for a lot of reasons. You can crack open the windows a little bit, walk away from the car, keeps the temperature inside a little lower. That's why I like them. But expect things like that after 5 years. But it doesn't bother me, so they've been really good, so I left them alone. Boy, I tell you, it's quite the day here in Jersey. So under the hood here, we really only have one modification here. And as you can clearly see, I got myself a TRD oil cap. This is the old one that was in my truck. And somehow I still have the old box for it. This is the one that it came in. That's the part number. And I don't know, I'm sure a lot of you are probably gonna agree, some are gonna disagree, but for 60 bucks, which is what I paid for that, if it was today, I probably wouldn't do it, man. This cap is a lot easier to remove. So as far as the exhaust tip, this is the one on my car. Honestly guys, I'm not even sure it's a TRD, but you have a clamp with a screw and a nut. It's super easy to install, and I think it gives it a nice little accent in the back here. From that to that. Outside lighting, I got quite a lot of stuff going on. First and foremost being the amber lights, or as they're known, Raptor style amber lights, which I love very much. But let's take a look at the rest, shall we? This, of course, wouldn't be complete without, you guys know me by now, those LED license plate bulbs, which I really like the way they light up. So guys, actually, I want to show you the difference on the fog lights from white to yellow. If you see here, not as much glare when you have the yellow. So that's kind of one convenient way of seeing it. Other than that, I personally prefer the clear look as far as looking at it, but with this clear look you see a lot more glare reflecting from the snow. I hope you enjoyed the video. Those are some of my, small modifications. As you can tell, I dipped into the Toyota parts bin quite a few times. You guys can do it too. I'm going to leave all the part numbers down in the description down below, along with some of the prices. You know, it's a rough estimate. You can always shop around. There are 2 honorable mentions that I didn't mention in the video. My car did not come with crossbars. That's something that you can always get afterwards. And also, which I find a little strange that they don't come that way, there's that cover for the trailer hitch. Mine has got a Toyota symbol on it. Rubber cover. You can get with whatever design you want. That I also had to get. But what I'm more interested in, after watching this video, what are some of the modifications you are going to do? What are some of the modifications you have that I haven't done? I would love for you to share it down in the comments section down below. And as always, guys, I appreciate you watching, and stay tuned for the next one. Till then, enjoy your cars.